and welcome back to the Nasty Metal Production channel here at YouTube, and welcome to another Wednesday review, and it is the return of the Soulgrinder Zine Wednesday reviews. And of course it will be here at least for this week and the following 2 weeks because of, well, he only at least sent me 3 of his releases. Again, Paul of Soulgrinder Zine. And of course one bonus release, which will then be, that will be in at least into May. So, what it is that I'm reviewing? Well, it is one of the first of the newer releases that it released this year. It is the 4-Way Split CD, which was released on February 12th of this year. So, what we have at least on this 4-Way Split here is at least 4 bands, and that's of course is all 16 songs. So, and I'll get all of that, at least we'll be addressing all of that in the review. So I guess that's where we then head into it. Let's just head in to my review of the 4-Way Split CD from Soulgrinder Zine. Alright, here we go. So, what does Paul at least have to offer with us, with this 4-Way Split? What are the 4 bands here, and what are the 16 songs? Well, with these 16 songs, it all clocks in at 1 hour and 18 seconds. So that's basically, I'm going to guess here, is around 61 minutes. Because the last time when I had listened to this on my CD player, I at least paid attention to the time when that's showing up on my CD player. So it definitely, I remember it clocking around 61 minutes. So it is very long. But again, 16 songs and 4 bands. So, what are these 4 bands and what are these 16 songs? So, the first band here is Cruel Bomb, and they all at least offer 4 songs, and they were featured also on the Soulgrinder Zine Attack Volume 3. And so, these 4 songs that Cruel Bomb are offering on this 4-Way Split CD here is Atomic Demolition Munition, Dead Wake, Manhattan Mischief, and The End. So those are the 4 songs from Cruel Bomb. So let's get into the next band here, which is Ritual Moon, which is another band that was featured on the Soulgrinder Zine Attack Volume 3 comp, which again I had reviewed definitely by last year if I remember correctly. So what are these 4 songs from Ritual Moon? That is Crimson Avenger, Passage, the song Ritual Moon, which is named after them, and Uncontrollable Death. So there you go. There's the 4 songs from Ritual Moon. Now let's get on to the third band, which is Concussion. These 3 of the last bands here that at least were featured previously on the Soulgrinder Zine Attack Volume 3 comp. And so what are these 4 songs that they are offering here? That is Age of Intolerance, Put on Blast, The Night Ripper, and then Anchromus Amenesis. I fucked up there. I apologize. But there's your 4 songs there from Concussion. And let's get on to the 4th and final band, which is a new addition, seems like, to the Soulgrinder Zine Attack stuff. So, and again, I haven't really checked on any of the track listing for the previous Soulgrinder Zine Attacks, but let's definitely get to these 4 songs. Again, they are from Germany, and I'll definitely elaborate on that. So, these 4 songs that they offer up is Destroy Destruction, Heaven, Earth, and Beneath, Ignorance, and then finally, Total Freedom. So, there's all your 4 bands and all 16 songs. So, for this, I'm going to begin with the band Cruel Bomb. So, with these 4 songs, again, they were one of my highlights off the Soulgrinder Zine Attack Volume 3. They were one of my highlights. So, and they offer, again, great thrash metal band, again, to at least to refresh you where these guys are from. Again, they are based here out of the United States, and that is Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. And so, these 4 songs, which 2 of these songs, both, are taken from their 2 previous EPs. So, the songs Manhattan Mischief and, I believe, Dead Wake are, are taken from the Manhattan Mischief EP. Let's see real quick. I forgot. Real quick. Yes, I am absolutely correct. And that was from 2019. And then finally, the songs Atomic Demolition Munition and The End are both taken from the Trinity of Terror EP, which again was released on January 24th of last year. And again, these are both great raging thrashers. Great stuff. And I remember when I read the interview with one of the members, I think for Cruel Bomb and the Soulgrinder Zine magazine that I received from Paul of Soulgrinder Zine, they definitely mentioned some of their influences, which one of them that really stood out was like Law's Rocket. They definitely take a lot of inspiration from that real classic period of the sort of just that American thrash metal sound, mostly from at least the Bay Area stuff, but it's still very it's still a little aggressive. It's great stuff, nothing bad here. And to really just pick out a standout song, almost every one of these 4 songs are fucking fantastic. So really, songs again like Atomic Demolition Munition, Dead Wake, Manhattan Mischief, and The End are just great thrashers, just good stuff. So let's definitely move on to the next band on here, and I just closed that fucking page. That was for Ritual Moon. So let's definitely get to Ritual Moon here. Again, they were featured again, like I stated, on the Soulgrinder Zine Attack Volume 3, like I mentioned earlier. And these girls, they are a 3-piece female black thrash metal band, and they were based out of, again, just to refresh your memory, Los Angeles, California, and they definitely, for sure, cook up just a raw brand of black thrash metal. It is very raw sounding ability, but it still has a lot of menace and just overall, just a viciousness and furiousness to the sound. It's just great stuff. I really do like these, like Ritual Moon quite well. These females definitely are not to be taken very lightly, I guess, in many ways. They definitely, they know how to hammer in the fucking sound. They are just fantastic, all right? That's all I can come up with. But for at least for analogies here, because I'm kind of running out of that. Bullshit. Whatever. So the song that originally was on the Soulgrinder Zine Attack Volume 3 was Uncontrollable Death. That was featured on there, and that they were also one of my other highlights. They were just great stuff. But I think most of these songs are definitely taken from their demo from 2019, and it's good. It's great stuff. But the song The Passage though is actually instrumental. It is a very cool track, got a real cool atmosphere to it. Really dig these. Again, same thing with Cruel Bomb. I can't really pick out a standout song because most of these are all great. So really, it's difficult because I like all 4 of these songs equally. They definitely know how to they know how to craft some great fucking black thrash. Definitely just a great band. So I know I'm using the word definitely a lot. So if you're going to do a drinking game, go ahead, because you're going to get drunk during any of this. So have fun with that. So great stuff. Going to move on. Again, great band. They definitely do offer up some 4 really good smoking, just straight up haunting thrash metal on this one. So let's move on to the next band, which is Concussion. Again, another band that was previously at least featured on the Soulgrinder Zine Attack Volume 3. And just to refresh your memory, these guys are based out of New York, United States. And yes, there is actually, again, a town based in New York called New York. Whatever. Okay, I know I'm being an absolute redundant with some of this shit. So let's have move on to this band here. And they were I think I remember these guys being a highlight. And I think only one of these songs was at least added to the Soulgrinder Zine volume, at least Soulgrinder Zine Attack Volume 3. Let me look for the band here. They were the second band on here. It was Agent of Intolerance. They're good. But what's featured here is pretty much the whole entire 2019 EP, which is titled Age of Intolerance. And I'm going to at least refrain from spoiling any more of my thoughts because of these guys ends up being repeated on another Soulgrinder Zine split that I will be reviewing within 2 weeks. So all I gotta say is good stuff, good thrash metal band, and I think they're definitely worthy of being checked out. So I'm going to move on. Again, I don't want to at least spoil any of my thoughts because again, I don't want to sound too redundant for this channel. All right, I don't want to sound completely redundant, and I also want to at least move on. But all I can say is I got a lot of positive thoughts for Concussion. Great crossover thrash metal. So that's as much I can say about them. Okay, and I don't. Hopefully, some don't take that as a form of disrespect because of again the fact that they get repeated on another Soulgrinder Zine split, and since I'm going to review in that one, again, my thoughts will become redundant, and I want to at least refrain from being redundant. So let's just move on to the next band, which is Dark Zodiac, which are the newest one to the Soulgrinder Zine series stuff. And again, let's definitely get onto them. So, Dark Zodiac, they are from Germany, and that is Engigen, Baden-Württemberg. Alright, I don't want to completely fuck up any of their town. His name? Yeah, Württemberg is where they're from. Germany. And they apparently, what I'm looking on their page here, they have at least 3 full-length albums out, and the third one just was released this year, and that's where 4 of these songs are taken from. They are taken from their most recent full-length album, which was released this year, which is, let me see if I can refrain from trying to butcher this name. So I'm going to pronounce it as the way that I pronounce it, okay? Or the way that I read it. That is Officious. Alright, see, I did my best. I don't know what is the best way or the correct way to pronounce the title of their newest album, but that's where 4 of these songs are taken from, and they offer up just a guttural, brutal brand of thrash death metal. This is just definitely more so old school death metal in its approach, but still very thrashy. Almost, I guess you can say it could be very much close to the more recent stuff from maybe, like, let's say, like a band like Accuser, maybe. It's just real heavy and aggressive and just pummeling. Oh my god, this stuff is good. Really, Destroy Destruction, Heaven, Earth, and Beneath, Ignorance, and Total Freedom. God, my god, they are just absolute burners. They are scorchers. Fucking fantastic. I may have to review their newest, the new album. I really have to, because of just based off these 4 songs, it's obviously going to be some great fucking death thrash metal. Good stuff. So I'm going to end it right there. There is my thoughts for the 4-way split CD from Soulgrinder Zine, and my rating, I'm going to be very easy here and give it a 9.10 out of 10. So there's my rating for it, and again, this is just great stuff. If you want to at least grab yourself a copy, I'm going to leave you links to at least some of the distros that are selling this, and I might leave you a link to at least 4 of these bands' Bandcamp page, and hopefully 4 of these bands at least have some. I know for sure Cruel Bomb, Ritual Moon, and Concussion have Bandcamp page, but I'm not sure about Dark Zodiac. But you know what, I can check real quick, because I am on. I'm on the Metal Archives, and in the related links section of their page, yes, they have a Bandcamp page. So I'll leave you a link to them too, so you can check out all 4 of these bands. And you can also, if you want to grab this, you'll definitely, it's great compilation stuff. It's great. So with that, I hope all of you enjoyed. Thank you for Paul of Soulgrinder Zine for sending this out my way. Just a great fucking compilation. So with that, I hope all of you enjoyed. This is Heavy Thrasher Sam out, and I'll see you all later. Take care, everyone.